besties, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, first of all, my name is Lindsay Johnson. I'm a lover of makeup, skincare, and hanging out with you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoy hanging out with me too, because I really love this community. But in today's video, we are going to be doing a wear test and review of the One Size Turn Up the Base BBB Cream Beauty Blur Balm. That's what it's called. So it looks like this. It's super cute. I love the red. And you open it up. I have mine in the shade Fair 1, very fair neutral undertone. That's what it's described as, and it looks like this. Oh, this is my first time seeing the packaging, and you know, it looks like something that I own. It's called like Moisture Milk. That sounds wrong. Like Face Milk, Clean Milk, no, something from I think CoverGirl. I'm actually go get it because like I feel like that's gonna bug me. You guys know when like you think of something and then you can't really think of the answer on spot, and then you think about it throughout the whole entire day. So I'm gonna go get it and I'll be right back so I can kind of like tell you guys what it is. CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk, that's what it's called. So this is what she looks like, and this is what the One Size looks like. This is the only foundation I have in this format, so I thought it was interesting that the CoverGirl one also does, you know, they do the same thing, which let me open it up too and see if the squeezy bottles is. Oh no, man, I don't like to call myself an idiot or anything like that because I feel like I do that too much and we shouldn't do that. But like, girl, so you literally put your finger here and then it comes out right there, which is really interesting. So never mind, scratch that. That is not the same thing. This is super cool and interesting. Gotta pop open that seal, of course. I'm nervous because like, how do you clean this? First of all, how much is it? It's $33, you guys. Yeah, it just comes out. You know what? That's not very messy. It can definitely be clean if you just play with it the right way, but it's just like, I don't know how I feel about that, you guys, just because I feel like I'm so messy, and that's like a me problem, but like I feel like if I was in a rush and I'm trying to squeeze them out, it could get kind of messy. So I don't know. Let's just see though. It does have like a thick consistency to it. Yeah, it's definitely on the thicker side. And let's go ahead and read the details on this product before we do begin. So it says, turn up the ultimate blur boss, a triple threat against texture. This breathable, buildable, and bouncy formula improves the appearance of skin texture with all-day hydration and comfortable all-day wear. So that sounds really, really good. I'm happy it says it's hydrating because y'all, my skin, you guys, is so dry. I'm normal to dry, but these days I've been super dry. I do have all of my moisturizer on and all of that good stuff though, so I'm all ready, set to go. And it does say it's oil-free, paraben-free, cruelty-free, and vegan, which is also very amazing. How many shades do we have here? So there's 18 shades, but maybe because it's saying it's supposed to be like a buildable type of formula, it'll have more of like a, say, I don't want to say like a tinted moisturizer kind of vibe, but more like a skin tint kind of vibe, because at the end of the day it does say it's going to be buildable and it's going to help with those pores more than anything, is what I am gathering from this. So I'm really excited because if that's the case, it'll kind of be like maybe like the Eavesdrop that I love from Fenty, or maybe like the Jaclyn Hill skin tint that she has. You know, that one to me is like okay as a primer, but I feel like maybe this will be what that one could have been. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because 18 isn't a lot, but at the end of the day, if it's more of like a skin tint kind of buildable product, then that should be fine, because then the shades will kind of stretch out amongst the board. Let's go ahead and add some of this. Oh, I didn't say, but I'm going to do half of the face with primer and then the other face with no primer, because actually I was reading the comments the other day and you guys were saying that when I do like go in with so much primer, you feel like you can't use my review because you yourself don't, you know, go in with the same primers, and that's totally understandable. So I'm going to go ahead and do primer on one side of the face, and then I'm going to go ahead and not do it on the other. That way you guys can definitely, you know, just look and compare and see which method works. as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and press this Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer into the skin. I really, really love this one so much because, like, look, pores aren't gone, but they're definitely minimized. So I do love this product very much. And then I'm going to let that sit, and we're just going into this side that has no product, and I'm really excited about this. Oh. Yeah, that looks pretty medium right off the bat. Dude, you guys see this mirror I'm using from Jaclyn? This was the Flash palette. And y'all, am I missing something? Like, is this freaking discontinued? Like, I'm so sad. I know that she came out with, like, individuals of these shades and then more shades. But I'm really sad because I loved this palette. But I guess when I do think about it, like, you know, I do end up using the shade right here called Iced more than anything, but sometimes I like to mix them. So I'm kind of sad because I love, 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 love this palette, like this highlighter palette. Ooh, that looks really freaking pretty. Wow. I don't know if I would say it is blurring my pores, but I would definitely say it is not accentuating them. Let me go ahead and get some more on there. I love that it's just so thicky though. Let me try to see if it builds up nicely, and also pay attention to what it is doing for the pores. Because remember, it did say it was going to improve your skin's texture and also help blur those pores, which you guys know I'm always into. But sadly, I feel like sometimes the only thing that seems to help me blur my pores are primers. But we'll have to see with this one. Sometimes it can be so hard to get that forehead. And that is what it's looking like. I really love it. I would say this is with like 2 layers. Now, I feel like it feels super lightweight on the skin. Like, it's really, really beautiful. I do feel like it has a subtle sheen, but that could be because of the moisturizer I do have underneath, which is pretty hydrating. And I don't know, I feel like I don't want to say it's blurring my pores, but I do feel like it definitely isn't accentuating and enhancing them, which is really good. I feel like the last product I tried that definitely said it was going to blur a little bit definitely didn't blur the pores specifically. And mind you, this is the side that has no primer. So for having no primer, I don't know, I actually do feel like I do see some blurring happening. And I do think the pores don't look bad, which I feel like is pretty good considering the fact that I'm not wearing a primer. Like, I was expecting to be really insecure, I'm not gonna lie, without the primer, but I feel like here we are, and I think I could go out the house like this and be fine. Yeah. Of course, I do wish there was like a little bit more coverage, but at the end of the day, this is really marketed, I feel, for someone that doesn't want so much. I don't want to add another layer because I'm kind of scared to see where that would go, but now I just want to go in with the side that does have the pore filling primer. Imagine this side like not looking as good. That would be kind of crazy, right? And we're just gonna go ahead and add this on to the skin. I do feel that has a nice bit of coverage, but definitely more buildable, definitely for sure medium, but I really, really, really like how it looks on the other side of the face, and I like how easily it does blend into the skin. Oh no, see, this is why it's great for me to listen to your recommendations, because if you look on my face, you guys, do you see this side of the face? Do you see how it's like breaking up in a really weird manner? That is totally because of the primer. Wow. So you guys see this side of the face, no primer, looks really pretty, really natural. and then I went in with the side that had the primer, and y'all, it is bunching up like you wouldn't believe. I think, yeah, like you can see that clearly. Wow, see, this is why I love y'all, and I always ask for your opinions, and I always ask you what I could do that would be better. I'm not gonna lie though, I had initially planned to, of course, go in and show you guys how this wears all day, but I feel like we could all agree that with a pore filling primer, this really isn't going to sit right. That's so crazy how that side can look like that and this side can look like this. What I'm actually going to do, I know I said I was going to show you how both sides wore all day, but I actually am scared of this side and how it looks, and I definitely can't go anywhere with this today. I don't know if I'm going to anyways, but in case if I do, I definitely am not gonna feel confident at all with this side with primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get off of camera, I'm gonna take it off and then put it on with no primer, and I'll be right back, besties, because oh my gosh, right? What? I am back, and I do have the side of my face bare again. For the most part, I'm actually going to try another primer, only because, let's face it, so many of us do go in with primers first and really do love that nice seamless base. So I want to try this product from Hourglass that I've really been loving, which is the Vanish Airbrush Primer. Oh my gosh, you guys, do not sleep on this. It's so good. So it's very smoothing, but at the same time, it is also a little bit hydrating. Like, there is something way more hydrating to it than with other products I've tried with the similar formula. So I really love how it does offer a little bit of hydration, but at the same time does give you a really nice smooth finish. I cannot see this happening with this specific product, you guys. I feel like with the other one, it's just super duper, like, you know, paste. Like, it can be like pasty sometimes, that Tarte one. So not every single product I feel like is going to work well with it. But this one, I feel like, since it does have that hydrating property to it, it might be a little bit nicer with this product. So let's go ahead and try to apply this one. Automatically, I think that's looking a little bit better, besties. And the reason I didn't want to just do a full, you know, wear test with no primer on either side is because I kind of just felt like a lot of us, you know, do go in with primer, you know. And already, I think that's looking so pretty, you guys. And right here, you guys do remember I had a little bit of redness, and I think it did cover it pretty well. You can still see it, but not as much, which is great. And that's why I said it is more of like a medium finish for sure. An update with the foundation, it definitely isn't getting super dirty like I thought it might, so that's really good. I don't know though, like, should we call it a foundation? I mean, it's called a Blur Balm, you know, which is why I feel like it's supposed to be more like a skin tint kind of product. So I don't know, I think for a Blur Balm though, like a skin tint type of product, it has a nice amount of coverage, you know. I don't feel like I'm just, you know, blending into nothing or anything like that, so I enjoy that aspect of it. So after blending everything out, this is the side with no primer, and this is the side with the primer. And what I will say is I definitely do feel like the side with the primer looks really seamless, really airbrush. I think with this duo, you get a really beautiful base that doesn't look patchy, it doesn't look pory, it doesn't look anything like that. It just looks really good in my opinion. Now, as you'll notice right here, my smile lines are enhanced. That happens with literally any product that I do use. If you guys have any suggestions on how to help with that, literally anything other than plastic surgery, definitely let me know. I wouldn't be opposed to that in the future though, but I'm just saying for now. And you know what? I feel like the side that has no primer actually looks really beautiful and healthy too. I really enjoy it. The only thing is the BBB cream did say that it was going to transform your texture. I don't really see that happening for me, but what I will say is that it's not making my pores look worse. I have tried products in the past that did claim to help my texture and really made it look a bit odd and ugly, to be honest. But I feel like this one, it's pretty for every day, I won't lie. So I enjoy that. I do feel like on the stash area on this side with no primer, it's looking a little bit, you know, bunched up a little bit. Also on the nose in this area a little bit too, but that's fine. Like, it's nothing too crazy. And yeah, besties, I think you could get away with either side. I just think that since I've tried that primer with it, I am obsessed with how this looks, because at the end of the day, this product is so lightweight, and I feel like the coverage on this side is definitely not bad. It's not full coverage. You can still see the redness from my pimpies, but it's not too crazy either. And I just feel like it looks really, really good. I really like it. I just do. I love this combo, but at the end of the day, if you're someone that only goes in with a foundation and you don't use primers, I don't think you'd be mad either, because I think this looks really, really freaking beautiful. Obviously, if you want something that has a little bit more coverage, you wouldn't be buying a balm at the end of the day. So I think that if you're looking to get this product and you are okay with having a little bit less coverage, definitely pick it up, but just know that it's really not going to do anything for your texture, but at the same time, it's not going to harm it either. So you guys get what I'm saying? But yeah, besties, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be right back to show you guys both sides. Alright, besties, I am back with my full face done. As always, I will definitely link below all the products that I have on. But you guys, one thing to note is that I definitely forgot to do concealer. I do that sometimes when I'm off camera doing my makeup, because I'm so excited to come back for the wear test that I forget to put concealer on, but it's totally fine. I did put powder. I added this Beauty Bakery powder on the under eyes only, so that way we could still tell how the pores are looking on both sides. I feel like since I did go ahead and add, you know, the powder on the under eye, it really did help this side that didn't have any primer on it. I think it still looks really, really pretty. You can still see the pores are a little bit more enhanced on that side, or like just more noticeable, but at the same time I still feel like it looks really, really beautiful with everything else added. So I'm super excited. I don't even have my face sprayed. I always like to wait until I'm in front of you guys to do that, so you can see what it looked like without the spray and then with the spray. Where is my spray? Okay. So we're going to go into this Milk Makeup Hydro Spray. Now, mind you, this can make the face look a little dewy, but that's really, at the end of the day, something I use pretty often. So we're just going to go ahead and go into it and hope everything is okay. Also, no highlight in this video, because as we all know, highlight definitely shows your texture, and I want to see the texture for what it is without all that. So that's why we're not wearing any highlight today either. But I'm really excited. I do feel a little bit off because I don't have the concealer on, but I had already powdered and everything like that, so I didn't want to, like, you know, do the concealer. But yeah, besties, I will see you guys shortly. Let me show you, because I always forget what time it is right now. It's actually, wow, like 3:40. So hopefully I'll see you in a few hours, and we will see how this makeup wore throughout the day and which side we do really enjoy, and also just our overall thoughts on the product. So yeah, besties, I'll see you in a few short hours, probably maybe like try to do like 4 or 5 hours, and yeah. Bye. Hey besties, I'm back and I'm with my beautiful girlfriend. I thought it'd be really funny if at the end of the video she went ahead and guessed which side I love you, have the primer on and which side I don't. So baby, tell me, which side do you think looks better? Like, which side looks like it has some primer to help with the texture? Mm-hmm. Which side looks like there might be some primer on it, and which side do you think looks better? Let's just ask that.
Let's see. I like this side.
This side? So she likes the side that doesn't have primer. You guys, because remember, I believe, oh my goodness, was it the left? It was the left, because I remember I put the primer over here.
Well, let me see.
So you like this side?
Yeah, this side is oily.
It's more oily?
Yeah.
So the primer probably helped to like hold that back a little bit. Okay, so she's saying
I was looking at it the wrong way.
Oh, on the, I do that too sometimes. That's why I'd be like, wait, which side did I put the, okay, so she actually likes the side with the primer. I said that in the beginning of the video earlier. I feel like I said that I feel like this side definitely has a little bit less oils just because of the fact that that primer probably did hold it back a little bit. I'm happy that you like the side with the primer. Also though, I feel like the side that doesn't have primer is also pretty though, right? Like I think you could get away with it, right?
You're pretty.
You're pretty.
Stop.
I should do her
camera.
makeup. Why not on camera? You started it. Should I do her makeup on a video, you guys? Let me know down in the comments below if you guys would like to see that. But my overall impressions
I'm taking hostage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do her makeup, you guys, for real. But I think my overall thoughts on this product would have to be, I think it's really beautiful. If it's something that you're looking for, you like something that's a little bit less weight, it's something that at the end of the day, it's not going to feel too heavy on your skin, definitely go for it. But
I don't know what's going on though.
I love you.
Love you too.
But I really just want you guys to know that if you're getting this product specifically because it claims to do something for your texture, like it really doesn't do anything for the texture. It doesn't harm it, but at the end of the day, it's been, well, let me show you. I didn't even tell you. Usually I would because it was around her. And she gets me giddy, but it's 8:14, so you guys, it's been a few hours, but yeah, you can definitely tell still that this definitely has more texture on this side than the right side. Ooh, look at the right side though. Like the right side is still looking really freaking good. So yeah, besties, she doesn't like the dewy kind of look. If you like that look, you wouldn't mind the other side, but personally I think this side still looks really beautiful, airbrushed and snatched. The other side, you know, the texture is definitely popping a little bit more, so that's just up to you and what you prefer. I don't think either side looks bad, but I definitely would have to say I enjoy the side with the primer more. And I mean, I feel like that primer nowadays is making all of my products look really freaking beautiful over top, and I really enjoy it. I also like that it did feel like it was actually hydrating throughout the day. Like, I have dry skin, so the fact that it's definitely looking a little bit oily says a lot. I really enjoy it, but I don't think it's like too much. I don't know. It definitely doesn't feel dry in my opinion. I thought that it would because it does have like that more moussey kind of texture to it, but I actually feel like it's totally fine. Now, I don't know if you had oily skin, how this would work for you. I actually think it'd be fine personally for all skin types. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this product, and I believe, ooh, excuse me, it's the end of the day, you guys, but I believe on Patrick Starr's website, they definitely do claim that it is for all skin types. So I love this one. I hope that you guys like how I look. I actually feel really freaking pretty. Like, this might be my new everyday product. Maybe. I think it looks really freaking good. I love the color too, by the way. I didn't even say that. But yeah, besties, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful, even like this much. Obviously, you guys know with me, it takes a lot for a product to definitely blur the pores on its own, but nonetheless, I think it looks super beautiful and healthy. So I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely be on the lookout because I have so many new videos coming out for you guys. I feel like I always say that, like definitely, but it's like I can't help it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I have so many new videos coming for you guys. But I love you guys. Comment, subscribe, like, all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next ones, besties. Bye.